Hey everyone, my name is Pupsker, and we're going to go over the Marathon gameplay deep dive into all of the new stuff they've shown off. They've released pretty much 4 videos. We know that the release date of the alpha is, I think, next week. They shouted out here. And the release date of the game itself is September 23rd. So, closed alpha test starts April 23rd, everybody. And you have to sign up on their Discord. You go in there, you type something in, and then it'll link you off into a website survey to sign up and everything. So it's a little bit of a process. And since the game did just come out, it is getting absolutely slammed right now. Like, absolutely slammed. Everyone is on the Discord, okay? And the bot's just having a hard time keeping up with everything. So might not be able to sign up today if people crash everything, but hey, that's okay. They showed off a gameplay reveal trailer, the gameplay overview trailer, the creator alpha gameplay highlights, well, so like Dr. Lupo and other creators were playing, and then they had a cool cinematic short. We're not going to watch all of these videos start to finish. We'll watch the gameplay reveal trailer first, watch that one start to finish, and then just highlight all the other ones and talk about the game, because it is an extraction shooter. You kind of know what to expect out of an Escape from Tarkov-like game, right? It's an extraction shooter. You know what to expect, but we'll have to see what's a little different. I have no idea how the game's going to go. I'm curious, though, if people are excited or not. So let's take a look. It definitely looks pretty cool, okay? Marathon. Watch the full trailer now. Bungie, from the creators of Halo and Destiny. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you see how they're like boosted? It definitely has a better art style than some other extraction shooters. A lot of people are memeing extraction shooters, especially after Concord bit the dust. But I mean, like, that game had everything wrong with it from the start. I don't think they did a single thing well enough, right? It had a bad art style. People had issues with the gameplay. It could never even hold like thousands of players. That was dead on launch pretty much. But this game's already way more hype, has way more marketing. It has Destiny Bungie folk behind it. People are actually excited for it. And it doesn't look like trash, right? It has a good art style. It has vibrant, bright colors, interesting looking synthetic human-like characters and robots. So the vibe of the synthetic body creation and a lot of other things is very interesting. So as of right now, I'm more excited about this game than others. And I'd rather play this over some other extraction shooters that have failed miserably, right? For sure. I'm curious how people think of extraction shooters if you've been playing a lot of them, but I myself am more of a, like, I've played some, but I've never really put a ton of time into extraction shooters. I think a smaller new one came out like a year or half a year ago that I tried for a bit. It was cool. I played a little bit of some other ones like PUBG, if you want to count that at some point, but it's more of like a zombie thing, not really an extraction shooter, but I don't know, I've just never really gotten into it. So we'll have to see how it ends up going. Okay, we'll have to see. Oh, God, jump scared. But remember to go check out the Marathon channel. Oh, forgot to lower volume. And this is the gameplay overview trailer. So, yeah, okay, I just wanted to make sure. This is Marathon. Okay, yeah, it has Ben Starr as the narrator, so we're just gonna mute that so that I can actually talk. Don't want to, you know, overshadow Ben Starr. But, like, it's an extraction shooter. You're going to spawn in. You can collect valuables, better gear, better backpacks, weapons, shields, grenades, right? Combat loot, non-combat loot. You have the outside of mission kind of HUD, where you buy everything, organize your inventory. You can go into game. There's different maps. So far, they've only shown off, I think, this general one, or talked about it being an 18-player map. During the alpha, there will be 4 out of the 6 characters that are playable, and those are like the 4 out of the 6 characters that we have been shown so far as well. So that's kind of the vibe we're going with right now, man. It is an extraction shooter. You know what you're expecting. Like, look at it. That was some inventory management right there. Because, you know, you search the loot, it slowly searches everything, and then you take different items to your backpack. You have your cores, implants, equipment, shields, right? So those are like your buffs back here behind my head, but there's nothing there, so it doesn't even matter. You have ammo in your inventory, right? You have a health med kit. You can pick up different bullets, different guns. It is an extraction shooter. I cannot stress that enough. You know what to expect, right? Like, you know what's going on if you've played this. You have cool abilities. Right? Look at that. Oh my god, the ability to kind of AoE scan and then hunt them down. You have different spawns, low-level shields, stuff like that. Works like Apex like that. You have like the lower to the higher level shield, like gray, green, blue into purple. Each of those is a tier of shield, like 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs, right? Teamwork, you have different abilities, Dire Marsh. But they've shown off like some places. I think they primarily said the place they showed off was 18. But yeah, you have to remember there's a lot of PvE as well as PvP. So while you're getting gunned down by enemy players, you might also be getting gunned down by enemy NPCs, depending on what area you're at, what you're doing at the time. So you have to remember and pay attention. Am I fighting like an NPC robot? Am I fighting a human? Like, it matters a lot. Obviously, a lot of those are all NPC enemies. Those are real people. But the bugs are NPCs. A lot of the robots and guards, when you kill them, you get XP, right? And you get XP when you kill the people too. But if you're more focused on PvE, I think you're going to be able to do more PvE in this game. You don't have to focus on PvP. Whereas if you want to do more PvP, you can focus on hunting people down. There will be ranked and there will be different matches, so I know a lot of that will matter. We just haven't seen enough yet of playing the game ourselves. But as of right now, you know what to expect, man. You know what to expect. Here's the creator alpha gameplay where they had Dr. Lupo, right? Stankrat, nice. Berkey, Jesse Kazum. Oh. And others, right? They were talking about and showing off the game. So, quickly going in, we'll look at them. They play really well because they're good gamers. Good gams. And they go around killing everybody, right? They start off with nothing except some guns and some... oh, actually, no, they have a lot of ammo. So they started with loot. I lied. They actually had a kit that they went in with. So they start with loot. They run around. They're killing off NPC enemies, right? You see the, like, grunt eliminated. Yep. Oh, yeah, like, Marathon is a game. Marathon was a boomer shooter from 1994 to 1996. Any relevance it has is gone. If they wanted to actually recreate Marathon, it would have been recreated as like a Doom-styled game. This is merely taking the name and pushing it into a modern day, whereas they're just like backpacking a previously made IP. It has zero actual relevance outside of, I think, story and lore to old Marathon games, which a lot of people, yeah, if you actually cared about the old Marathon games, might hate, might love, but the game's like 30 years old, so I don't know, I guess they just decided to take it because they like the lore or something. You could look online to find out why they actually did it, but it's not a big deal to me, but I can see why like some people might be pissed about that. Because it's purely Marathon in the game name and lore alone, not the actual gameplay. Because this is no boomer shooter. But yeah, you see them just running around, killing stuff, fighting enemies, fighting NPCs constantly. They're fighting a pack of like NPCs and people here. Right? Boom. Shot it. Runner eliminated, obviously. You get more XP for killing runners. Seems to be an overarching leveling system, probably to get better gear, buy better loot, acquire better stuff, unlock higher level maps so that you aren't playing on like the noob low level maps only, right? Unlock a lot of stuff. Maybe you'll have to buy at a higher level, you use XP as currency to buy stuff or unlock stuff like that. Because I know there's also just money currency that you will use to buy and like swap around gear if you feel like, right? Because once you start opening like loot packs, you can see like the value of some items and how much like it sells for. They didn't show off a ton of the inventory. Oh, but there it is, right? It always shows off the value of items because it's like any other extraction shooter. There's auction house, I assume. They didn't show it off, I don't think, but I assume there will be an auction house buying, selling type system, both through like NPC characters and through real people, humans. So, I mean, it's pretty typical, right? And then here you just get absolutely destroyed here and there. It's a big map, so you can try to avoid people as much as you want. and just go for PvE. I like to do that sometimes. I'm curious how other people play these games. Oof, they got tag teamed and then hey, they sniped him on the way out. Not bad. Right? I'm kind of curious how people play, because I feel like I'm bad at extraction shooters because I haven't put much time into them, and I'm just not like elite top tier rank 1 gamer. I'm decent enough, but I'm not like the godliest or anything like that. But usually how I like to play these games is I usually just mess around going in naked so that I can collect loot for a bit, and then I just start having like actual runs where I throw on gear trying to kill people. I'm curious how people play these though, because I feel bad in extraction shooters when I die. That's my biggest issue with these types of games. I feel like shit when I die and I don't collect any loot, because I feel like I just wasted a bunch of time, even if I'm like leveling, you know? So I've always had a weird love-hate with any sort of extraction shooter where it's like, yeah, the game might be fun, but I get sad and annoyed when I get like wrecked and I can't collect loot, you know? And I lose a bunch of shit. Yeah, I'm just like a friggin' crybaby apparently about hardcore maps. So it gets annoying when you just get absolutely dunked on in like quick succession for a while, because if you like do absolutely nothing and keep getting fucking destroyed for an hour and you can't collect loot, it always feels like shit, right? But I think you can go in and go out really fast if you truly want to, and you can play solo versus with a team, so you can try to go in solo, collect loot, and run away. So honestly, I just want to have fun and mess around. When the game comes out publicly and we can play it on stream and everything, I'm down to play with chat. I don't know if I'd actually do comms on Discord or in-game or none at all. Probably none at all, because human interactions terrify me. But I could always just play with chat. We could run around and try the game out, because it still is a fun-looking game. And even if I'm not the biggest extraction shooter person, we can definitely try it for a while and try to unlock some stuff, at least for like a day or a week or two, right? This game launches the exact same day Borderlands 4 launches, which is September 23rd. Here's the thing. A lot of Destiny people will probably kind of play this and kind of be forced to play it because that's where their main audience is. Not really forced, but like, you know, it's the right business decision. And a ton of people will also be playing Borderlands 4, so yeah, it's just a little annoying timing-wise. I believe this is free to play, by the way. They haven't said anything about pricing, so it leads me to believe it's a free-to-play online game where you spend money on microtransactions and skins mainly. That being said, until they say anything, I don't think we actually like know for sure. So correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I'm assumed still free to play until we find out that it's not. Oh shit. Nope. Okay. I just found, nope, just saw GameSpot article. Marathon is going to launch as a premium product, meaning the players will be asked to pay full price. It'll have a battle pass, 3 maps, with a 4th arriving shortly after launch. From Tau City GG, Marathon Bulletin, from GameSpot article, it looks like. God damn it. Now I'm a little sad about that. I expected it because it was Bungie. But I don't know, man. Not being free to play, it's a extraction shooter, but it's by Destiny Bungie people, so it'll probably sell decently in the start. I don't know if it's going to survive a long term. I really hope it does. I don't know if I'll be playing it long term or if I'm going to jump on Borderlands 4. That's really going to be the decision, right? Battle passes on everything give me depression as well. I totally understand. I don't care about any battle pass anymore. I don't care about Warframe. I don't care about Marvel Rivals. I don't care about Fortnite. It's just there's too many games. I don't care about battle passes, and they usually don't respect your time, right? So right now, Fortnite's the best battle pass, in my opinion, because it's just the fastest to level, it's the most casual, and it's very easy. Marvel Rivals sucks because it has daily, weekly, time-gated quests so that you're forced to log in daily, weekly, and it takes a fuck ton of time. I think Call of Duty sucks because it takes a ton of time to level. Warframe sucks because it takes a ton of time to level, and it's locked behind daily, weeklies, but the nice thing about that is you can grind them all out after because they save in a queue, so you can technically wait and grind them all out, but man, I hate battle passes so much. They don't respect your time half the time. It forces you to try and play a game like constantly or very actively, and it tries to steal your time from other games. So I don't like them. I hate the modern gaming battle passes. I just hate them. I like free to play and like more casual battle pass systems, sure, but all of the paid battle passes on paid products where it just gives you skins and you have to spend so much time to play it. You're seriously like spending money to force yourself to play a game half the time, and I hate it. So, I don't know. The game looks fun, but I don't know if I'm going to play it over Borderlands 4, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, to talk about it and look over it with everybody, because it looks good, but it's an extraction shooter, and I just don't know if I can care. This is a cinematic trailer. It looks dope. That's all there is to really say. I'd go watch it if I were you. It's 8 minutes long. It has good vibes, very hype, very interesting, and I would recommend it greatly. I didn't want to watch it start to finish by any means though, because yeah, you should watch that on your own. But that's the game. Give me your opinions. Tell me if you hate it a lot. Tell me if you love it a lot, but it's gonna be a full-priced game. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Just let me know, and I hope people have fun with it at the very least. Cheers.